Saurabh, as we mark 3 years of Global Compounders, what was the core belief that made you say, we have to do this?
4 years ago, we realized a couple of things. The first thing we realized that Indian investors absolutely have to globally diversify. It doesn't make any sense to have your entire portfolio in India. We felt that Indian families should have at least a third of their wealth outside India in Western markets, given that compounding in the American market has been far superior compared to India over the last decade or so. And the second thing we realized is just like in India, where a small group of high quality companies with strong governance, strong moats has created immense wealth, we realize that the same can happen in the Western world and specifically in North America. So, with those 2 points of view, we said let's take Indian investors global. And at that point, we realized that there actually isn't a tax efficient way for Indians to access the world's best company. We felt that we had a duty to create a tax efficient vehicle which would help Indian investors diversify globally. Global Compounders portfolio is giving Indians tax efficient access to the world's strongest compounding machines and thus helping Indians diversify their wealth globally in a cost efficient, tax efficient, and highly effective manner.
Jaibir, with thousands of listed companies worldwide, how do you stay disciplined in finding the few that truly stand out?
The models, the data, things like that, those are commodities. You don't need us to do that for you. You can pick it off Bloomberg, there's a bunch of places you can do that. We're having a team, particularly a team like ours, which has some very smart people with very different strengths and styles. What that helps us do is every idea that gets discussed gets looked at from a very diverse set of perspectives. Everybody talking about it or looking at it comes in with a different set of questions, asks for a different set of answers. The work that goes into answering some of those things is what helps us develop a very, very comprehensive idea about what are the risks each investment idea has, what are the opportunities it presents. The outcome of that, of those discussions, of those debates, is what you see as a curated portfolio of 35, 40 stocks. What we see is a much wider universe, and it takes a lot of work to get from there to that curated list.
Arindam, you have navigated this portfolio through some incredible ups and downs. What's been the most profound learning for you on this journey?
The biggest surprise for me has been the sheer resilience of these companies to business cycles. We definitely do a lot of stress testing whenever we are building any position in the portfolio. But when we actually see them playing out in real time, that gives you more comfort, more confidence. So if you think about it, what happened in the last 5 years, we have seen a pandemic, we have seen high inflation rates, but most of these companies not only survived, actually they have come out stronger from every crisis that they have faced. It's quite humbling. It reinforces our view that true quality is not about just being a bull market phenomenon. In fact, it's the all-weather characteristics that shows up in true quality.